Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adult. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Art feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Welcome to Radio Friends. This is Friday. It's September the 9th. We've got two topics today. The Mature Living Festival, which is going to be held next month in October, but we're telling you about it now so you can mark that calendar. And the Heritage Fest, which is next weekend. Let's start first of all with Lisa Rohmiller. Welcome to Radio Friends, Lisa.
Hi, Paul.
The Heritage Fest has been a big event in the central Missouri area, Columbia area, for how many years now?
I don't even know.
Many years. Cookie Hagen was a big part of the Heritage Fest. But go ahead and explain what's going on this year.
Well, as in the past, it's a big weekend-long festival where families can come out and kind of see the way things were done in the olden days. Crafts and entertainment.
Before cell phones and computers.
19th century style.
Yeah. Yes. It really is it's really very interesting. And it's a lot of fun, too.
In a great location. And we're looking for some volunteers to help us make that possible. Especially for the children. I think it's really important for kids to see the way things were done pre-cell phone, like you say. And
no texting. There was no texting back then.
Maybe we should make it a no-text zone. But
you're going to have a no-text zone out there?
Well, that's a new idea. We'll explore that later.
Okay. But
kids,
you know what? That would make perfect sense. That you have at least one area out there at a Heritage Festival where you do have to step back in time.
Yeah.
And no cell phones and no texting. Now, if you're listening, they don't have that. So don't worry, they don't have it this year, but maybe.
It'll still be okay to do that this year.
But so what are some of the things that'll be going on?
Well, volunteers will be needed to help with the kids' activities, crafts and things like candle dipping. Used to be in the dark, you couldn't light up that cell phone. You had to
you had to have a
light
candle.
a candle so they can see how candles were made, which is really fascinating for kids. Rope making, some stamped bookmarks.
Well, so you're looking for volunteers to work these areas?
Yes,
now,
help
how
the kids.
are the volunteers going to learn how to make the ropes in the candle dipping?
Our wonderful Parks and Rec staff are going to show them when they
so
arrive.
the volunteers are actually going to be doing this?
Yeah, just helping the kids, facilitating it so that, if a kid gets stuck with wherever they're at in their candle, an adult is there to lead.
Okay, so we got rope making, we got candle dipping, what else?
All kinds of activities like that and games. I think they'll have stilts and, it's kind of hard to get up on those. So some grown-up volunteers are needed to help make those things happen.
How many people are you looking for to help out with this?
3 shifts each day, and it's Saturday and Sunday, 9:45 in the morning till 5:15 at night, and the 3 shifts are 2.5 to 3 hours long.
Okay.
So not a huge commitment.
If you're willing to give 2.5 to 3 hours, maybe you have so much fun you're willing to do more than 2.5 or 3 hours.
Exactly. A lot of them do. You'll have a blast.
How can they sign up?
Give me a call, 874-7499, or email volunteer@gocolumbiamo.com. Check out the website, gocolumbiamo.com/heritagefest, and there is a link to volunteer for the Heritage Festival.
Okay, you never did tell me, what is the number of volunteers that you're looking for?
Oh, I'm sorry, 15 to 20 per shift.
15 to 20 per shift?
So 45 per day.
So you're looking for anywhere between 90 to 100 volunteers?
Lots of volunteer shifts are open. So
how many volunteers do you have right now?
Come one, come all. We've got it about half covered, but I always like to have a few extra.
Sure.
And there's still time. This is next weekend. There's plenty of time to set
So if
up.
you want to volunteer next weekend, have a good time, and maybe make some brand new friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, I'm sure you will make some brand new friends.
New friends and new skills.
Yes. So what's the phone number to call again?
874-7499.
Lisa Rohmiller, thank you so much
Thanks,
for coming
Paul.
by. And I hope that you get the other 45 to 50 volunteers that you need from this program today. Okay? All right. Now we're talking about an event that's coming up October the 7th, a little bit more just about a month away. And that is the Mature Living Festival for the Boone County Council on Aging. And we have Jessica Macy with us today, Boone County Council on Aging, and Teresa Johnson, Boone Hospital. And you're one of the booths there, or one of the sponsors, right?
They are our title sponsor for this year. Boone Hospital's bringing out all kinds of resources for our community to see, and that can help our seniors live a long and healthy and happy life.
Yeah. Now, the Mature Living Festival is something that has been around for many, many years. When it first started, it was called the Adult Lifestyle Festival.
Right, and then it was Senior Fest for a little while.
Yeah.
And now we're into Mature Living Festival.
And there really is a lot of good information there. It's still free, right?
It's still free. It's October 7th. We've moved locations out to Parkade Plaza. You know, a lot of people will remember that as a mall on the inside, so they have big, wide alleys. It's great parking, easy for people to get in and out. And already we have over 55 vendors signed up who will be there promoting senior services.
Now, when the people come in, they can visit each one of these vendors. Nobody's going to try to sell you anything.
Nope.
Nobody's going to try to sell you anything. It really is educational, where you find information that you need, and hopefully information that's going to enrich your life as we all age gracefully.
Absolutely. And one fun thing we have added this year is a senior art show. So we are asking for people who are over 55 and would like to enter pieces of artwork to call Boone County Council on Aging. We can get you a form and display your art so we can showcase some of our senior artists in town as well.
And you have to be over 55.
Over 55.
Okay. Now, Teresa, you're here from Boone Hospital, and Lifeline is what you're talking about, right?
Well, I'm also talking about all the things that Boone Hospital is going to be bringing. One of the new things that we're going to have this year is our Know Your Numbers van that just became available
What is the
to
I
go
Know Your
out.
Numbers van?
It's actually was sponsored by the Boone Hospital Foundation and several other donors, and it's a big RV basically that people can walk through and have their cholesterol checked, their blood pressure, their BMI. So that will be actually setting
BMI,
up.
is that the body mass index?
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing this all free?
All free. It's going to be setting on the outside of the Parkade Plaza, but it'll be very close to the entrance, so people can walk through that as they come through and have all those tests done for free.
Now, when you're checking cholesterol, should they fast before they come?
It's probably a good idea that they do that, and I'm not sure if they're going to have appointments set up, so a person might want to call Boone Hospital and just double check on that.
Will the results be available?
They will be available that day, and we'll have someone to discuss it with them. They have just kind of launched this in the last month or so, and I know it was at the health department recently, and they didn't have appointments. It was just kind of first come, first serve.
All right.
So if they can fast, it would be good.
All right. But we'll find out more about it as we get closer. But mark your calendar for October 7th for the Boone County Council Mature Living Festival.
Yes.
Thank you.
you so
Thanks,
much
Paul.
for coming by. It's my
Thank you.
pleasure having you here. We're out of time for today. Monday, MU Healthcare, and we'll tell you about an open house at Terabella. Our show directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute, Audio Pat Akers, KBIA, our floor director, David Ordway. Thanks for doing it, David. And our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. See you Monday. Bye-bye.